Hello everyone, my name is Guilherme Ozinski and you're watching Traveling with Gui. Today it's time to explore the Cardiff Castle in Wales, so please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and share this content with your family and friends, your cat, your dog and your neighbor as well, and let's go back in time.
Today was the most costly of German airports for nearly a month. In daylight race, between 350 and 400 enemy aircraft were launched in two attacks against London and Southeast England. About half of them were shot down. It was officially announced that by 10 o'clock tonight.
This place where we are... This place where we are right now inside the Castell. This place where we are right now inside the Cardiff Castle here in Wales was used during the Second World War between 1939 and 1945, and it was meant to be a bomb shelter to protect people from the bombings from the German army. And here in this bench they would accommodate hundreds of people. And here as well they had some advertisements encourage people not to waste food. And it's really hard to explain the feeling to be here. It makes me really thrilled to imagine how they would have like hundreds of people. Woo! And now we feel like we are in the Second World War. Like I was saying, because I was interrupted by the music, by the audio system here in Cardiff Castle, it makes me really thrilled to imagine how these people would live here. All the cold and even the heat they would feel and the conditions they would be submitted. Because, I mean, we all have heard histories about the war, but for us, for me as a Brazilian, I think in Brazil we haven't been touched by the war like they have here in England or in Wales or Europe as a whole.
Is it on? Okay, so the part we just went through downstairs, it's beneath us right now. So we're walking on the top of the walls of the castle. And I just want to explain my feeling downstairs. It made me really feel uneasy and uncomfortable to be downstairs, especially with the sound effects of the whole German planes going by. And just to imagine that the whole population would be downstairs for weeks, months, even years, I believe, without knowing when they would be able to come out or whether a German bomb would drop right here, I don't know, at any given moment. So, I mean, it was really uncomfortable. It was the first time that I had this feeling here in Great Britain, and I was really surprised that it was here at Cardiff Castle.
The Cardiff Castle has 2000 years of history and has impressive features, such as its Victorian palace.
Well,
Okay, I think it's time to make a decision.
so I do believe that according to the numbers here that I see from the last month, there were a total of 120 trades in the Cardiff Bay. We were only taxed at 100. Why is that?
I have no idea, but I think we should tax more. Don't
I
you
be-
agree?
I believe that, yes,
I mean, look at this castle.
yes,
We need more luxury.
we don't have enough golden chairs in the castle.
I totally agree.
I totally need them. So, yep, so the decision is clear and made. From this point on, 10% more on river taxes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. This place where we are right now was built in 1081 by the Norman invaders here in Cardiff in Wales. And actually the original structure was made of wood, but it was then replaced by these stone versions that you guys are seeing right now in the 1130s, and it has always been roofless.
Excuse me, how can I help you, sir? Do you need anything else? We are all here to serve you, my lord. We are here to kill you.
This tower was strategically positioned here, overlooking the surrounding hills, in order to protect the lords who used to live here in this castle in Cardiff in Wales from invasions from people coming from the north.
Is it tall?
No.
Just a little, just one set of steps.
Oh, there.
And then you get to the top of the rooftop.
This room served as a residence for the lords who used to live here, but at the same time as a prison and armory. And one of the people who was kept here was known as Robert of Normandy, son of King William I. Robert was kept here, imprisoned here, and died in 1134. This room served as a residence for the people who used to live here, for the lords. This room served as a residence for the lords who used to live here, but at the same time as a prison and an armory. And one of the people who was kept here was known as Robert of Normandy, king of Son William. This room served as a residence for the lords who used to live here, but at the same time as a prison and armory. And one of the people who was kept here was known as Robert of Normandy, son of King William I. Ah, velho, fodeu, não vai rolar, né? This room served as a residence for the lords who used to live here, but at the same time as a prison and armory. And one of the people who was kept here was known as Robert of Normandy, son... Olha, você tá... That's a wrap, guys, here in the Cardiff Castle in Wales. I hope you have loved another video of traveling with Guy. If you are, subscribe to my channel, thank you very much. If you are not and this is your first time watching Traveling with Guy, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share this content with your family, friends, your dog, your cat, and your neighbor as well. And I promise to be back. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you soon.